Hey guys, it's Drew again. You ever hear of writer's block? You know, that time where someone trying to be creative just gets a mental block and they can't come up with anything? Well, I kind of went through that for this week's video, so I put it out there to a bunch of friends to get me topics to what to talk about, and this is going to be interesting, so let's check it out. So like I said, I was having a hard time coming up with a topic for this week's video. So I put it out there to a bunch of guys on YouTube, friends of mine, in text threads and said, hey, what can I talk about? It just had to be something baseball or card related, and we'll see if I can work it into a video somehow. Well, what they decided to do was give me a bunch of hot topics, things that are kind of semi-controversial that I usually stay away from in my videos, and wanted to see how I could sort of tackle it and spin it. So they gave me a list. In fact, they gave me a big list. So I'm going to read through some of the stuff. Some of it's more, not very controversial, and other ones aren't. So I'm going to go through what it is, and then we're going to give you my take on how I look at these things and see where it goes. This could be fun. This could be a train wreck. Either way, it should be about, 7 minutes of entertainment. So here we go. So some of the topics, bubblegum. I think it's good. You should eat the stuff that's not been made in 1980 something, but if you try it, have a glass of water in your hand. Just saying, speaking from experience. Rain delays. Rain delays, I think they need to happen more often. The games are getting way too short. They're happening way too fast. You have to pay $1 bajillion to go to a game. If I want to sit in the stadium that I paid for, if it means I'm sitting in the rain, I want a rain delay. Bring them back more often. Bullpen cards. Absolutely, those should come back. And they should give free rides to people during rain delays, that are sitting there out in the rain. So that's what I think of bullpen cards. SGC versus PSA. Now, this is a good one. And as you guys know, I am not a graded collector by any means, but this is a hot topic. The two different companies and the differences between them. Well, let me tell you my take on them. When it comes to the PSA, they have a red label. And of course, the SGC has a black tux. And that's really the difference of what I see between the two different companies. Other than that, I can hear really closely if you listen. I can't breathe. Yeah, these guys really can't breathe in there, so I try to free them as much as possible. So there's my take on the two different companies. And there you go. What else we got? Okay, next on that list is card investing advice. Now, I do have some advice on card investing, and honestly, this won't fail no matter what. If you buy a card for a low price and then wait and it goes up in value and sell it, you will actually be making money on that card, and it happens every single time. That is 100% foolproof. Buy a card when it's really not expensive, wait for it to mature and get more expensive and sell it. You will always, always, always come out ahead financially. That's my advice, is buy low, sell high, 100% every single time. You'll make your money. I promise. All right. What else? Those people who have never used auction houses before, what are some advice I could do and give to people who have never done it or are a little leery about it? My first advice is get over it. You go on eBay, it's the same thing. It's just instead of you're paying a buyer, you're not paying a buyer's premium there, you're paying an eBay fee the other way. Either way, buy the card that you want. Know your threshold, bid up to that amount. Don't pay more than you're willing to or you can afford, and enjoy the card. If you don't want to do an auction house, then don't do an auction house. If you do, just do it. It's not that big of a deal. Auction houses, they're everywhere. It's a great asset. Go do it. So there's my advice to you. Do it anyway. Moving on. All right. How to crack a slab. Well, the way I crack a slab is I break it, open it up, and try not to damage the card. This works every single time except for one time when I actually broke a slab and the screwdriver slipped, and it doesn't matter. The point is now that is a collector grade card and not a high graded card because I slipped with a screwdriver. So cracking a slab, when you do it, just wear eye protection. There's my my PSA out there. And I don't mean PSA, I mean public service announcement, not the evil beast that everyone hates. All right. How to buy the card and not the grade. This is a super easy advice. Super easy advice, okay? Buy a raw card, ungraded, and you will absolutely every time buy the card and not the grade because there's no grade attached to it. So always buy cards that have not been graded, or you can buy it, rewind a little bit, see how to crack it out. Don't do the screwdriver across the face thing like I did. That's what my advice is for you as far as, buying a card and not a grade, is just don't buy graded cards. All right, eye appeal, eye appeal. So here's the thing about eye appeal is if it looks good to you, then that's called eye appeal. That's all I've got. Okay. And 5 cards you need to have in your collection. Absolutely. It's whatever 5 cards I'm trying to sell to raise money to buy my next Pee Wee Reese card. Those are the 5 cards that you need in your collection. So if I come to a point where I'm trying to sell cards to make some money, those are the 5 cards that you need. I'll let you know in the description, probably not what I'm doing to do that. Those are the 5 cards though, no matter what they are, those are the ones. So, and then the another thing, when you go to the National, you need to bring sneakers and drinks and stuff like that. And if you don't know to wear shoes at the National, then, well, good for you, but that's going to be really, really hard on your feet by the end of the day because you stand a lot, which again goes back to the whole bullpen cart thing, because they should really have a bullpen cart running around the National for an extra fee. That should be part of the VIP package, is actually running you around in between the tables. And then they actually, now that I'm thinking about this, take notes on this, they should have the pad and paper in the bullpen cart that they're running through the aisles with, that you can write down the table number so you can go back and find the card that sold because you delayed and didn't buy it the first time you saw it. Ask me how I know. That's a really terrible thing. Okay, and then the YouTube Hall of Fame. That was the last thing, and and I need to talk about why the YouTube Hall of Fame is kind of a dumb thing. Okay, maybe I shouldn't talk about that yet because apparently I'm eligible next year. So I'm going to go to the other thing and start now 8 months ahead of time. Vote for the Drew. He is good for you. So anyway, yeah, that's coming up in 8 months, and I love to see the controversy on it. So there you go. So anyway, those are the topics that I was given. I don't know if you got some help out of this. If you want, go back, rewind, subscribe, hit the thumbs up, tell your friends, thumbs down it. And for you guys who thumbs down videos, by the way, that's still interaction, and that actually helps us who makes videos. So thumbs them down. I don't care. But anyway, that's my thing. So out of all that, I hope you enjoyed it. Maybe next week, my mind will be straight and I can put something together that makes a little bit more sense. But if not, we'll do round 2. Put some suggestions down below. And yeah, because there's nothing I like more than controversy, especially when it comes to a simple hobby that was meant for children that we never outgrew. But anyway, appreciate you guys coming along as always. Until next time, you guys be good.